Hi, and welcome to Two Tired Teachers.
A year ago, about this time, we were sitting at a different lake and we made a video for our friends who were going back to work.
And lighthearted look at things no teacher said ever.
And we had a tremendous amount of fun making that, and we feel that this year's video needs to be a little bit more serious because most teachers at this point in going back to school, it's not that lighthearted.
And no one knows. Usually we go back with some idea of how the year's going to look. This year, nobody has that.
And that's really where we're at this year. This video is to ask you if you have a prayer list. We're just going to be throwing some things out that we're adding to our prayer list. And one is, yes, those teachers. As former classroom teachers, I cannot imagine, sorry, my dog's over here, what they're facing. I mean, I was the kind of teacher, I'm that logistics planning side, and I had my year sketched out from day one and went back and filled it in as we went. But by the end of staff development, my first 6 weeks lesson plans were pretty well,
Yes.
this is pretty much what we're doing. And these teachers are looking at, am I teaching them in person?
Online.
Or a combination of both? Am I going to have some kids that are isolated and quarantined? Am I going to be? Am I going to have to come up with lesson plans that, I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine. And so we definitely want to lift them up to you.
Yes.
I told MiLena in March, when things became clear that things were changing, how thankful I was that I was retired.
I've been thankful for 5 years.
But specifically not
Yes.
having to deal
Yes.
with the things that these teachers are right now. And one lighthearted thing is I did tell my friends, I didn't believe there could be anything worse than that staff development at the beginning of the school year. Well, I do believe that online staff development has lowered the bar just a little bit. But that brings up the point of the people that are making the decisions.
Whether it's your local administrators, we both worked for some wonderful ones. And
Shar, you know who you are.
And for Rita and Rick, you know who you are. And for some less than wonderful ones, and I could name names.
Well, I could name more names on people who were great, but those people are administrators, and the Bible tells us specifically to pray for those who are in a position of authority.
Folks, they don't know either.
No.
They're going by the seat of their pants. They've been told they have to start back.
There's no playbook for this.
No.
And so they are realizing, their decisions are going to be affecting an awful lot of people. And nobody's going to be happy by all. No, you're not going to have everybody happy by any decisions you make. There are going to be people second guessing, and I just can't imagine. And then the district level, they've got everything from preschool, actually, for some of through special ed kids. They've got everything from probably around 3-year-olds through 21-year-olds. And there's not a one-size-fits-all.
No.
And trying to figure out what's going to meet the state requirements and fit their district. And then realizing for all of this, the rules are going to change through the year as the cases either go up or down for that area. And so definitely praying for the teachers and the people that are in those positions of making decisions, whether it's at a local school, the state,
or national.
It's just impossible to make. It's a very difficult situation.
And finally, pray for those parents. You may be one. Folks, if I had a preschool child and I had to work, there isn't much choice. You've got to send him.
Those elementary kids, yeah, got to. and it's scary. The teachers are scared because we have some friends that are making a decision of, do I go on and retire early, or do I risk my health,
My family's health.
And then we certainly don't want to forget the real reason the schools exist.
The kids.
And they're scared. I don't care. They're concerned. They've got to be, whether they look like they're trying to present that I'm invincible or not. There's concern.
And when you see those pictures of them clustered in the halls, folks, those high school age kids, that's what they do. That's how they know how to socialize other than social media. They have to be together and touching each other,
and there's a lot of uncertainty, and let's face it, as adults, we're facing a situation that we've never faced before, trying to make sense of it, and we don't know how to express what we're feeling or going through. And so, there's just a lot of uncertainty, and knowing that it's going to be changing.
yes.
And so we want to leave you not just depressed and without hope, but one verse that really strikes me is, for dealing with so much uncertainty, is, the Bible tells us, if anyone lacks wisdom, ask. And God's going to give you wisdom for those changing situations, realizing that we need to be dependent on Him.
And the one that I would fall on is, be still and know that I am God. So when you're in the middle of a parent on the phone with you yelling at you because you didn't provide his kid with the instruction needed, and you've got an administrator telling you things are about to change again, and take a minute, be still, and know that the God of gods, the Lord of all heavens, knows the outcome. He knows right now what's going to happen.
And while this is, bigger than us and unseen to us, God knows, He sees, and He cares. And He wants us to be looking to Him.
Yes.
So there's a lot. There's a lot that needs prayer. And if you're a teacher, a parent, a student, an administrator, a friend of any of those,
Bless you.
and we are praying for you. And sorrow lasts for a night, but joy comes in the morning.
Yes.